regeneration, then artificial regeneration, and natural regeneration is supplemented by artificial regeneration. Okay, and again the natural regeneration is obtained by the seeds, then copies, then another one is root suckers. Okay, and artificial regeneration mainly by two methods. One is by sowing and planting. So we'll discuss one by one what is the natural regeneration, what is the objectives, and what is the advantage and disadvantages of these natural and artificial regeneration, and also what are the factors affecting these natural and artificial regeneration. Okay, so coming to the natural regeneration. Okay, natural regeneration is defined as it is a renewal of forest by self sown seeds, that is mainly by the seeds or mainly copies, that is vegetative parts or root suckers. Okay, and natural regeneration may thus be obtained from the following two resources, mainly from the seed. Okay, from the seed it is called as the forest originated from the seed, it is called as high forest. Okay, in last class I explained what is high forest and all. Okay, and also these high forest also called as seedling forest, because these forest sprouted from the seed. Okay, that's why it is called as seedling forest also. Then another the type is, it is a copies forest, mainly the forest originated from the vegetative parts of the tree. Maybe it is from the stem, or from the leaves, or stem, other parts. Okay, then coming to the natural regeneration from the seeds. Seeds depends on different these are some of the factors in these natural regeneration depends. Okay, one is the production of the seed, and also second one is main the seed dispersal, then also the germination and next fourth one is seedling establishment. So we will discuss one by one what is seed production and seed dispersal, then germination, and what is the seedling establishment. So coming to the first factor, that is seed production. Okay, seed production, it is a natural regeneration from the seed. It is the production of adequate quantities of fertile seed from the tree from a particular area. It is called as production of the seed production. Okay, mainly this seed production different depends upon the different the factors like seed year, then age of the trees, then size of the crown, then some of climatic factors here. ನೆನ್ನೆನೆ ಹೇಳಿದೀನಿ ಬೇಗ ಬೇಗ ಇವರು ಇದು 8:45 ಒಳಗಡೆ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದಾರಲ್ಲ
ಸರ್. ಒಂದ್ ಮೂರೇ ಜನ ಸರ್, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಡೈಲಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ
ಸರ್. ಹೇಳಿದೀನಿ ಸರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ನಿಲ್ಸಿ ನಾನು ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. So these are some of the factors affecting production of the seed. Like seed year, then age of the tree, then size of the crown, and also the climatic factors, then also some like some external factors also. So then what is mean by seed year? Okay, seed year means a year in which a given species, okay, or a given tree species bear seed abundantly. That is in a year that tree species produce abundant seeds. Okay, like example here is some example for that seed year. Like example like the species like Shoria robusta. The moderate seed year is 2 years once, but and good it bears good seed. In 3 to 5 years. Okay, 3 to 5 year intervals. Then also some of species like Terminalia tomentosa, then Pinus, Rax, Burgai, and other species like Citrus, then Abies, like that. Different species having different seed years. Okay. Then next one is size of the crown and also age of the crown. So age of the trees. Okay, the young and old trees produce less seeds compared to the moderate, that is middle-aged trees produce more seeds. That is mature trees produce more seeds compared to the old and other young trees. So next one is size of the crown. As a general rule, the bigger the crown, the larger the production of the seed. Okay, while selecting seed bearers of natural for natural regeneration, the middle-aged mature trees with well-developed crown should be selected, because if the crown is more, it contains more branches also, and it can produce more flowers, and also as a result it produce more seeds per tree. Okay, its crown increases, the seed production also increases. It is a positive relation between crown and seed production. So next, the important factor that affecting seed production is climate. Okay, like the climatic elements has positive correlation with seed yield. Okay, and the favorable climate may enhance the seed plant establishment. Okay, and also the flowering and seed production. Okay, the favorable climate like temperature, then light, then rainfall, that is moisture content, then also some of the soil factors also responsible to responsible for the production good production of good seed yield or the seed production. Okay, then the adverse factors such as heavy wind and drought, and also moisture stress that affect the seed production of the tree species. Okay, then coming to some the external factors. Okay, these external factors also influence or affect the seed production, mainly the injury by the fire. If the fire more in the wild or any other places, okay, the seed, maybe the plants will damage because of fire. Okay, the that directly depends on affects the seed production of the tree species. Then also insect attack. Okay, these insect attack results the a poor seed yield in the different tree species. So next, the factor that is seed dispersal. Okay, that's a seed. Amruta, are you there? Amruta. Amruta.
Yes, sir.
Are you there?
Yes, sir.
So what is mean by seed dispersal? Seed dispersal ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಮ್ಮ?
Sir,
ಟೈಮ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರದು. This is not class, it's online class. What is mean by seed dispersal? ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿ, ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಇಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಗೆ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗೋದು ಸೀಡ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? seed dispersal means this movement of the seeds. Okay, from one area to another area, or one place to another place. Dispersal ಅಂದ್ರೆ that is the meaning of dispersal ಅಲ್ವಾ?
yes, sir.
ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲ? ಏನು ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಪಾಠ. ನಾನು ಸುಮ್ನೆ ನನ್ನ ಟೈಮ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ PPT ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ನನ್ನ ಟೈಮ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. So that seed dispersal means it is produce seeds by trees. It is dispersed from many agents, that is from one place to other place. Okay, like different agents involved in these seed dispersal is first one is the wind. Okay, it is main the factors. So involved in the dispersal of the seeds, that is mainly by coniferous seeds, then also some casuarina, then dalbergia species. Okay, and another so you noticed in some rural areas in between your farms and all. Okay, that calophyllus, what is the ಎಕ್ಕೆ ಗಿಡ ಅಂತೇವಲ್ಲ, ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಎಕ್ಕೆ ಗಿಡ ಅಂತ? Calotropis something. Okay, that is also dispersed from the seed, dispersed from the wind. Okay, then also second one is the water, the second agent, mainly the teak, and most of mangrove species the seeds will disperse from the water. Okay, then another the factor is gravity. Okay, another agent is gravity, that is mainly by oak seeds. That is in gravity, the large size seeds will disperse from gravity. Okay, from one place to some distance. Okay, not from the longer distance. Okay, from the plant, the area of the plant to some distance like 1 to 2 meter or 3 meter distance from the plant. Then also the birds. Okay, birds are also major plays a major role in seed dispersal. Okay, mainly in mulberry, then also some like Singapore cherry, okay, Singapore cherry, then other tree species. Okay, then fifth, the agent is the animals. So animals also involved in these dispersal of the seeds, mainly by acacia species, then also these Prosopis julifera. Okay, commonly it is known as jali. Okay, you can see in these species in rural areas, that in mainly in dry lands and all. So next, the factor is the germination. Okay, so in generally the germination is usually the growth of a plant contained with the seed, and it results in formation of the new seedling, or it may be defined as the sprouting of the seeds, and it forms the new seedlings. Okay, it is called as germination. Okay, and also this germination mainly depends on two factors, that is one is the internal factor, then external factors. So, and here is some of internal factors that affect depends on the germination depends. Okay, one is permeability to water, then oxygen and development of embryo, then after ripening, then viability of the seeds, and also size of the seed, then germination capacity, then germination energy, then also the plant percent. So discuss one by one what is the permeability to water. Okay, the moisture is plays a very important role in germination of all the seeds. Okay, not only one seed or two seeds. Okay, it is very essential for the germination, the moisture. Okay, if the seed has a hard seed coat, okay, it prevents the moisture reaching the seed embryo, and therefore it prevents the germination. Okay, the moisture is a very key, plays the key role in germination of the seeds. And another one is that is oxygen. That is, oxygen means it is a aeration. Okay, the oxygen is also necessary for the germination, the factors which inhibit the moisture reaching the seed, and also it's prevent the oxygen reaching it. Okay, if the good aeration, okay, the germination percentage is also more, but mainly in soil. Okay, then development of embryo. Okay, it is also plays a major role in germination. Okay, the embryo should be fully developed at the time the seed fall. Okay, then after ripening, the embryo is fully developed. The seed sometimes do not germinate because the embryo is not chemically ready for the germination. Okay, such seeds germinate after ripening. So, and also the viability. The viability means it is a potential capacity of the seed to germinate. Okay, like example, like under natural conditions, like salt seeds, okay, remain viable for about a week. If the monsoon is delayed, most of the seeds will fall on dry ground, and also it will die. Okay, once the favorable conditions available for the seed, okay, the seeds will germinate. Seeds will germinate in the soil. Okay, using the favorable conditions like moisture, then air temperature, and different climatic factors. Now next one is size of the seed. Okay, and the size of the seed affects the natural regeneration, because very minute seeds are washed away with the rainwater, also by the wind. Then very big seeds do not get properly covered by the soil or humus, and also do not germinate also. The bigger the seeds, the higher the percent of germination percent is higher than smaller seeds. Okay, so here is the sum of the external factors that affect germination. Is the one is the moisture. Okay, well, already I explained in the internal factors. Okay, the moisture is very essential for the germination of the seeds. Okay, then also the aeration and temperature also plays the major role in these seed germination. The optimum temperature ranging from 30 to 40 or 45 degrees should be there for the seed germination. Then also light. Okay, enough light should be there for germination, because for before the sprout, it is not required the light. After germination, for photosynthesis of the leaves, it should be necessary. Okay, for the production of food and other substances, for it is essential for the growth and development of the plant. Then also the seed bed. Okay, and it is also plays the important role for germination of the seed. Okay, if the seed bed is very hard, and the germination percent is low, or it inhibits the germination. Okay, Then mainly the seed bed should be it contain the loamy sandy loamy soil. Okay, seed bed should be prepared from the sandy loamy soil because so if the clay content is more in seed bed, it creates the the layer. It will not allow the seeds to germinate. Okay, if the soil is good, seeds can easily germinate and come out of the soil layer, and it will be the growth will be good. Then another the factor is that seed establishment. Okay, seed establishment is defined as it is a development of new crop, mainly from the seed, and to a stage when young regeneration is considered safe from the normal adverse influences such as like the frost, also the temperature, then drought, then moisture trace, and also some weeds. Okay, the sum of here is the sum of factors that affecting the establishment of the seed or seedlings. This first one is development of roots. Okay, then also the soil, different soil conditions, and also the light. Then some climatic factors also influence the seed establishment. Then competition, the weed competition. Okay, then also the grazing and the browsing by the livestock. Then also the burning, that is called as a forest fire. Okay, then also drip, then also composition of the crop.
ಸರ್ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್ ಇದನ್ನೊಂದೊಂದ್ಸಲಿ.
ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ
ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದೊಂದು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್.
ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ?
ಸೀಡ್ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸರ್.
ಸೀಡ್ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೀಡ್ ಇಂದ ಹೊಸ ಕ್ರಾಪ್. ಈಗ ನೀವು ರಾಗಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಿ ಅನ್ಕೋ, ರಾಗಿಯಿಂದ ಅದು ಸ್ಪ್ರೌಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೊಸ ಸೀಡ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಸೀಡ್ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ
ಸರ್, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ?
ವಾಟ್
ಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಸರ್?
ಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಯಾವ ತರ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೀಡ್ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಸೀಡ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೀಡ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ seed. That is why it is a development of new crop. Okay, from the seed.
Okay.
So here is a different factors that affecting seed establishment. That is, first one is development of roots. Okay, after germination, the seedling developed from both roots and shoots. Okay, the higher development of the root facilitates better establishment of seedlings, and this depends on the some of genetic characters of the species. Okay, the development of roots and also shoots. Then the soil conditions are also the different soil characteristics. Okay, the optimum soil conditions such as good drainage, then also the moisture percentage, then aeration of the soil, then nutrient status of the soil. So it increases or facilitates the better establishment of seedlings. Okay, then some of the climatic factors like temperature also plays major role in the seed establishment. Then also other rainfall, then light and wind also. These factors determines the establishment and development of the seedlings. Then also the competing weed growth. So a severe weed condition prolongs the seedling establishment of seedlings because these weeds reduces the availability of moisture and nutrients, and also light. And also these weed species compete with the main crop for the space and also for the nutrients. Okay, then another one is grazing, then browsing by livestock. Okay, the grazing causes destruction to the establishment of seedlings in the area. In order to reduce the grazing, mainly grazing impact and grazing, so the fencing should be done for the area. Okay, so that we can reduce this grazing and browsing from the animals. So next one is that burning. Okay, mainly the forest fire destroys the seedlings during its young stage and also causes seedling mortality. Then the protection of these planted areas from the fire, mainly the different afforestation programs, reforestation programs should be conducted in the areas to increase the diversity in that burnt areas. Okay, then also next one is uh, okay, drip. Okay, and it refers to the uprooting of the ceilings by the rainfall drops. Okay, uh, and it is highly highly harmful for the establishment of new ceilings from the seed. Okay, then next one is the composition of the crop. Okay, in mixed plant forest or maybe the plantations. Okay, the composition by the next crop determines the establishment of these seedlings. In general, the competition decreases, the establishment of the, if the competition is more, the establishment of the seedlings, seedlings or maybe the germination of the seeds will be the less. Okay, so this is about the natural regeneration from seed. Okay, we'll move on to another the method that is natural regeneration from vegetative parts. Okay, mainly the vegetative reproduction is defined as it is a asexual reproduction in the plants from some parts of parts of the plant body, that is mainly from the roots agirbodu. Okay, then also from the leaves and the flowers, then also from seeds. Okay, these are some of which vegetative asexual reproduction by the different parts of plant body. Then here is mainly in forest crops, mainly these the copies and root suckers are plays major role in asexual reproduction. Okay, we'll discuss one by one. So the natural regeneration by the copies method, the copies means, so it is a shoot arising from the adventitious bud at the base of a woody plant that has been cut near the ground or burnt back. Okay, and also these copies mainly obtained by two methods. One is seedling copies, and the next one is stool copies. Okay, seedling copies means the shoot copies arising from the base of the seedling that have been cut or burnt back. Okay, that is cutting back woody shoots are arising from the stem. It is called as seedling copies. Then another the method is called as stool copies. Uh, the stool copies arising from the stool are that is a living stump. Okay, the shoot arising from the advantageous buds of the stump of the felled different fell trees in fell trees, fell mainly the fell trees. So it is some of the factors that affecting natural regeneration by copying. So first one is the species and age of the trees, then season of copying, then height
Excuse me,
of the
sir.
stump. ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿ.
Sir, some students are disconnected due to poor network connection. Allow them to rejoin, sir, please.
No. They are joining late. Okay, 90 members are there now. Okay.
Sir, now
I will
87,
not
sir.
allow. 90 members are there now. 91. I will not allow now. I will put absent for them. Yesterday only I told to your CR. So factors, don't disturb in between. Okay. The factors affecting natural regeneration by copies. One is the species, then age of the trees, then the season of copying, then height of the stump, and method of cutting it, then rotation, then different silviculture systems. Okay, now first one is the species. Okay, the copying ability of the species vary according to its genetic makeup, or maybe it is based on the plant species are classified into different like strong copiers, copiers, then bad copiers, and also not copiers. I will be explaining further slides. Okay, this one. Then next the factor that is age of the trees. Okay, that mainly the young trees. Okay, and also the saplings produce good copiers. Then when compared to the older trees. It is mainly due to the smooth bark in the outside. Okay, then another the factor is season of capacing. Okay, the capacing little before the start of the spring is better. This provides a sufficient growing period. That is, it also provides you know moisture for capacing of that particular species. Okay, and it provides some sufficient growth period for the capacing produced. Besides this, the stored food also it helps for the regeneration activity of the plant. So then next one is the height of the stump and method of cutting. Okay, then higher the height of the stump, it is liable to the damaged by maybe from the wild animals, whereas low stump is susceptible to stump splitting, then also by termite attack, then also by rotting. Okay, hence then optimum stump height of 15 to 25 centimeter is it is ideal for a good regeneration of the species. Okay, and also these height of the stump and method of cutting is varies from one species to another species also. Then method of cutting. Okay, the smooth clean cut with out splitting along along one direction gives the better capacing or regeneration ability of the species. And also the main advantage of method of cutting is it drains the rainwater. Okay, excess rainwater from the stump, and simultaneously it prevents the stump from the. Then next one is the rotation. The copies vigors decreases with the number of rotation. Okay, hence the increasing the rotation, the capacing ability of the trees decreases. Okay, in addition to the above factors, the general climate and soil, then forest fire, then grazing and browsing also affect the capacing to some extent. Okay, then next one is some silviculture systems like clear felling, then other like then some of the silviculture systems also it affects the the regeneration ability of the tree species by, mainly by the copies method. So coming to the nature of the species. Okay, this copies power differ from species to species, and here is some of example for nature of the species like copies power. Well, first one is the strong copies. Okay, strong copies means the it produces the more copies are advantageous buds from the stump. Okay, examples like the better example like the eucalyptus and teak species. Okay, then also these neem. Then second one is fire copies. Example like Terminalia tomentosa, then Pterocarpus marsupium, then other Terminalia alata, then Bellarica. These are some examples for fire copiers. And third one is poor copiers. These examples like Acacia nilotica, then Maduca indica, then Babac siba. These are some of the species for poor copier species. Then here is some of the species like Citrus, then like Ibis species, and also the Pinus species. Okay, there are some of the example for non-copier species. Non-copiers means it will not produce any copies or advantageous roots when it is harvest. So then coming to the controlling factors of these natural regeneration, mainly the seed supply, then some of the soil conditions, then competition with other species. Okay, then also predation of the young plants by livestock, then also from wild animals. Then some of natural hazards also controls these regeneration. So first one is seed supply. Okay, no seed or seed of poor availability of seeds will affect the regeneration. Then absence of fertile plants with viable seeds. Then seed harvest by ants or predation by the other insects and birds also, which controls the regeneration regeneration of natural regeneration. Then some of lack of fires. Okay, these mainly forest fires will break the dormancy of some of the seeds. Okay, it will enhance the germination mainly good germination of some seeds, like mainly in Milliardubia. Okay, these are having some more the seeds having more dormancy. Okay, it required some mechanical treatment or maybe chemical treatment to germinate. Then also lack of pollinators also play a major role in seed production. Then also the regeneration activities. Then also seasonal some of seasonal variations. Okay, mainly maybe the rainfall, maybe the moisture condition, then drought. Okay, also its affects on regeneration. So here is some of soil conditions like soil compaction. Okay, if the soil, the density of bulk density is a more it will not allow for the germination of the seeds. Then also loss of topsoil, because the topsoil is rich in humus. Humus are it is also called as fertile soil. Okay, it's mainly helps for the germination of the seeds by providing the many nutrients for the growth and development of the plant. Then unstable sites, then also the sites with unstable sites means sites with eroded sites or maybe degraded lands. Okay, then salinity of the land also, it will controls the germination, also the regeneration of the seeds. Then lack of water holding capacity of the soil, then also the poor aeration. So next one is next controlling factor is the competition. Okay, competition from other tree species, mainly like the competition from also from the not only from the tree species, also from the weeds. Okay, like example like eucalyptus. Okay, that is the parent plant allelopathy. Eucalyptus it produces many allelochemicals. Okay, that allelochemical means the chemical substances produced by the plant, and it inhibits the growth of other plants. Then another the factor like fungal attack. Okay, so the predation of young plants, the mainly the insects or other vertebrates like caterpillars, then beetles, and these the biological organisms that controls the natural regeneration. Then also cattle, livestock. Okay, like cattle, then sheep, then horse and goats is will eat the young seedlings. Okay, so that the natural regeneration will be affected by these livestock also. Then also native wildlife like elephant, bison, deer, then hares. Okay, then natural other hazards. Okay, like fire and flood, then wind, then drought, then temperature extremes also controls the natural regeneration process. So coming to the different advantages of natural regeneration is, first one is preservation of locally adapted population. That is, indigenous species will be preserved or conserved in the area. Then also the preservation of high genetic variability. Then a good adaptation to these species will adapt to the microsites. Then undisturbed root development by natural regeneration. And also for the mostly low cost, it is natural regeneration is a low cost, because the locally available species are selected for these natural regeneration. Then also the investment risk is also low in case of natural regeneration process. Then disadvantage of these natural regeneration is inability to change the genetic stock, then also irregular generation density, regeneration density, and also the tree species composition. Then also dependence of fructification and also seed production. Then also low flexibility, then high management intensity and complexity, then long risk period, and also it require the high cost for the high long risk period is involved in natural regeneration. Then coming to another regeneration method, it is artificial regeneration. Artificial regeneration is defined as the renewal of forest crops by sowing, planting, or other artificial methods, maybe from tissue culture and other like other methods. So mainly it is done by two methods. That is this main objective of this artificial regeneration is to reforestation and afforestation of the area. Hey, don't talk.
Akul, off your mic.
Huh? Arjun, are you there? Arjun. 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 Arjun.
ಸರ್ ಅವನಿಗೆ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ? ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅಬ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಅವನಿಗೆ. ಅಬ್ಸೆಂಟ್. ಹಾ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಇವರು? ಬಿರೇಶ್ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು? Then what is mean by reforestation?
ಸರ್ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ ಸರ್.
ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆದ್ರೆ?
ಸರ್ ಒಂದೊಂದ್ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್, ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಏನೋ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಅದು ನಾಶ ಆಗೋಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ನ ಬೆಳೆಸೋದನ್ನ ರಿಫಾರೆಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ ಸರ್.
ಗುಡ್. ಗಣೇಶ್, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಅಫಾರೆಸ್ಟೇಷನ್? ಗಣೇಶ್ ಜಿ, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಅಫಾರೆಸ್ಟೇಷನ್? ಅಫಾರೆಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ? ನೀನ್ ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ತಾನೇ ಗಣೇಶ ಇರೋದು?
ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ನಿಧಾನ್ ಸರ್.
ಹೇಳು, ನೀನ್ ಹೇಳು.
ಅಫಾರೆಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಸರ್.
ಅಫಾರೆಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಏನ್ ಅಫಾರೆಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿಲ್ವಾ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ಸಿಲ್ವಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ, ಬ್ರಾಂಚಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ತಾನೆ? ಮರ್ತೋಗಿದ್ರ ಆಗ್ಲೇ? ದಿಲೀಪ್ ಕುಮಾರ್, ದಿಲೀಪ್ ಹೇಳ.
ಇದೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ಹೇಳು, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಅಫಾರೆಸ್ಟೇಷನ್?
ಸರ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅಂತ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬೆಳೆಸೋದೇನು ಅಫಾರೆಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ, ಅರ್ಥ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತೇನಪ್ಪ?
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ಗಣೇಶ, ಏನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ನಿನಗೆ? ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇರ್ತೀಯ? ಸೊ here it is a main the objectives of artificial regeneration. One is reforestation and afforestation. Okay, reforestation means stocking up the forest where already the forest exists. Okay, it is called as reforestation. Then afforestation means the growing of trees or the plants in the degraded, maybe the degraded lands, then eroded lands. Okay, where there is no forest earlier. Okay, it is called as afforestation. These are main two objectives of this artificial regeneration process. So the scope and some objectives of artificial regeneration. Okay, the artificial regeneration is done for introduction of desired species. Okay, the species is well developed, and also some economical species, then the species which required less care. Then artificial regeneration, it is done for supplementation, the purpose to fulfill the bare areas, that is where the vegetation is not occurred. Okay, like maybe in the forest or outside the forest. Then artificial regeneration is also done for the introduction of valuable exotic species, that is invasive species, because these exotic species will grow faster than our indigenous species. So the artificial regeneration is also done to replace less valuable species with more valuable species. Then the afforestation also done for it is done for artificial regeneration done for afforestation purpose. Then also it increases the density of the forest, that is it increases the stock mainly stock of the forest area. Then also these artificial regeneration replace the natural regeneration. Okay, then also done for the environmental improvement. Then also it artificial regeneration increases the aesthetic value of the particular area. So here is some of the factors affecting artificial regeneration. The first one is site selection. Okay, there may be the choice of selection of the various types of the area for regeneration purpose. That is a recently clear felled the forest area. Clear felled means the harvested. Okay, it is a silviculture system, that is the trees completely harvested in the area. It is called as a clear felled forest. Okay. Then also the area divide of natural regeneration. Then open area in the forest or wasteland where the site has some limiting factors. Okay. So, and the forest area selected for underplanting where soil is poor and easily erodable soil. Okay, it's the this area is also selected for the artificial regeneration. Then also strips along with the roads. Then also along with the railway roads also selected for the artificial regeneration process. Then second one is the choice of method of artificial regeneration. Okay, mainly the sowing and planting. Sowing means it is sowing in time, also the sowing depth. Okay, in planting, the planting time and methods plays the important role in artificial regeneration. Okay, so the another factors affecting the natural artificial regeneration is choice of species. Okay, species selection also very important in artificial regeneration. That is species selection is mainly based on ecological condition of the site and also the species. Okay, in that the species should be able to adapt different soil and also like a different climatic conditions, like maybe for drought tolerant species, maybe like then then moisture condition of the planting site. Then some biological factors also it affecting the artificial regeneration, like species selected should be unpalatable. That is unpalatable means it should be not be grazing by livestock. Okay, then also it should be fire hardy species. Then next one is seed handling and protection. Okay, an important it is also very important for direct seeding success in the use of good seeds that have been poorly stored, then also stratified and treated with bird and rodent repellents. Then heavy concentration of these seed predators can consume untreated seeds during the germination period in the site. So next one is site preparation. Okay, it is a the site preparation or site is plays a major role in artificial regeneration process, because if the soil condition or site condition is good, the regeneration capacity is more. Okay, the site preparation is good to create the sustainable conditions for the regeneration. Then the different planting methods. Okay, it can be direct sowing or the planting rice struggle. Direct sowing means the seeds. Okay, planting means planting of the saplings. Okay, that is grown in cultivated in the nursery. So direct sowing is usually less successful when compared to stump or seedling planting. Okay, however, it may be the successful only for the some species like the medium to large seeds. Okay, the medium to large seeds means the germination percentage of these seeds will be more compared to the smaller seeds. Okay, then another one is the planting period. Okay, the proper planting period is important for successful regeneration. And late or untimely planting, it affects mainly the seed germination or the establishment of the seedlings. Then planting should be done at the break of summer rains or during the monsoons, when the ground has sufficient moisture, and also it is free from frost, that is high temperature. Okay, so the coming to the different advantages and these disadvantages of artificial regeneration. The advantages is the good control over spacing and also the initial stocking of different species. Then also can use genetically improved planting stock in artificial regeneration when compared to the natural regeneration method. And in artificial regeneration, it is not depends upon natural seed crops. Okay, then a few entries into the stand needed to prepare for regeneration. Okay, then also it artificial regeneration prevents conservation of different species in a area. Then some of the disadvantages of this artificial regeneration is it involved a high cost for the establishment of the vegetation in the area. Then also the invasive it is a labor intensive. Okay, it required more labor and also the equipment for the different equipment for different operations. Then severe insect and disease problems with some species during the artificial regeneration methods. So this is about forest regeneration, then also natural regeneration and different factors affecting natural regeneration, then also some of then controlling factors, then in different like factors affecting coupling, then advantages and disadvantages of natural and artificial regeneration. Okay, so if you have any question, you can ask.
Sir, afforestation means also called as a mangrove forest.
Is man-made forest.
Yes.
Man-made forest only. Afforestation means man-made only.
Mangrove
Mangrove, it is not man-made forest. Okay, it is a mangroves called as a tidal forest. Okay, you can see mainly in tidal areas, that is in river banks. Okay, or near estuaries and all. Okay. Dhanush. ಧನುಷ್
ಸರ್ ಒಂದು ಡೌಟ್ ಸರ್.
ಯಾಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲೋದವನು?
ಸರ್ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಸರ್, ಅವ್ನ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಸರ್, ಅವ್ನು ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಸರ್.
ಅವ್ನು ನಂಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
ಅವನಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೆ ಸರ್.
ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೆ.
ಯಾಕೆ? ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್? Girls, I think you are not asking only one. Anika is asking questions from first class. Others, I think you are not in class.
Hello, sir.
Patel, only 90 members.
Yes, sir.
90, ನೆನ್ನೆ 93 ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್.
ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರ 3 ಜನ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಂತ ಡಿಸ್ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆದ್ರು ಸರ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ.
ಡಿಸ್ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅವಾಗ 10 ಗಂಟೆ 10:15 ಬರ್ತಿದಾರ. ನಾನು ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಏನ್ ನಿಲ್ಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಾ ನಾನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ನಾನು ನೆನ್ನೆ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ವ ನಿನಗೆ ಬೇಗ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು 15 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಬೇಗ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ, ಬೇಗ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಂತ.
ನಾನು ಇದು ಸರ್ 15 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಜಲ್ದಿನ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಹಾಕಿದೀನಿ ಸರ್, ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಹಾಕಿದೀನಿ ಸರ್. 10:40 ಒಳಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು?
ಸರ್ 3 ಜನ ಸರ್.
ಸೊ ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್?
Dependence on fructification ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಸರ್?
ವಾಟ್?
Dependence on fructification.
ಅದು ಫ್ರೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ.
Fruitive.
ಹಾ,
ಓಕೆ.
ಸರ್
ಹೇಳಿ ಬಿರೇಶ್.
ಸರ್ ಈ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ರೀಜನರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಸರ್?
ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ರಿಜೆನೆರೇಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಕಣ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೀಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೆಂಗಾಗ್ತಾರೆ? ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ರಿಜೆನೆರೇಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಇರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ. ಹೇಳಿ.
ಸರ್ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ರೀಜನರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಂಗ್ ರಿಸ್ಕ್ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಡಿಸ್ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ?
ಬಟ್ ಈಗ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ರಿಜೆನರೇಷನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಕೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಬಟ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ರೀಜನರೇಷನ್ ಈಗ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ರೀಜನರೇಷನ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಸೀಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಸೊ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಏರಿಯಾಸ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಒಳಗಡೆ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅಂತ ಪ್ಲೇಸಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ರೀಜನರೇಷನ್ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋದೆಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಅದು ಇದು ರಿಸ್ಕ್ ಇದಂತ ಫುಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ರೀಜನರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಸರ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸರ್.
ಹೇಳಿ.
ಈ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ರೀಜನರೇಷನ್ ಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಫಾರೆಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಏನ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಸರ್?
ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ರೀಜನರೇಷನ್ ಗೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಕಣ,
ಅಫಾರೆಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಗೆ
ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಕಣ.
ಸೇಮ್.
ಸರಿ ಅದರದ್ದು ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ರೀಜನರೇಷನ್.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಸರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಿ ಸರ್.
ಹೇಳ್ಬಿರ
ಸರ್ ನೀವು ಸೀಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪರ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ ಬಿಗ್ ಸೀಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಡಿಸ್ಪರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ವೈ ನಾಟ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಸೀಟ್ ಸರ್?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ಸೈಜ್. ಈಗ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ weight ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ಈಗ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಈಗ
ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಸ್.
ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿಯಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲಾ
one second,
ಸೀಟ್ಸ್
sir.
ಡಿಸ್ಪರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಓನ್ಲಿ ದ ಬಿಗ್ಗರ್ ಸೀಟ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಸರ್ ವೈ ನಾಟ್ ಸರ್? ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಸರ್, ಅದು ಮಾಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಹಂಗಿರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಸೀಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾಕೆ
ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪರ್ಸಲ್, ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್
ಹಾ, sir.
ಸೀಡ್ ಸೈಜ್ ದಪ್ಪ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಮೂವ್ ಫ್ರಮ್
ಹಾ, sir.
ಈಗ ಇದ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಬಿದ್ದಾಗ ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದೂರ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ಸೀಡ್
ಹಾ, sir.
ಅದೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅನ್ಕೋಪ, ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಅನ್ಕೋ, ಈಗ ಮಿಲಿಯಾರ್ಡ್ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಅನ್ಕೋ. ಸೊ ಸೀಡ್ ನೀನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ
ಹಾ, sir.
ಇರ್ತಾವ, ಮುಂದೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ
Okay, sir.
ಈಗ ಮತ್ತೆ
sir.
ಕೊಕೊನೆಟ್ ಈಗ ನಿನ್ ಮರದ ಹತ್ರ ಬಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದೂರಕ್ಕೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಅದು?
ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಸೀಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪರ್ಸಲ್ ಬೈ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ ಅಂತ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿಯಿಂದ ಮರದ ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ತರ ಬೀಜಗಳು ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬೀಳ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿಯಿಂದ?
ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೀಳ್ತಾವ. ಅದು ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅದು ಬೀಳೋದ್ ಬೇರೆ, ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ ಅದು ಬೇರೆ. ಡಿಸ್ಪರ್ಸಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಒಂದ್ ಸೀಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿದ್ದಿದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಸರ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಶೇಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸೀಡ್ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ.
ಶೇಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಶೇಪ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ, ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್? ಸರ್ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ.
ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ ಸರ್ ಇವಾಗ. ಸರ್ ತಗೊಂಡೆ ಸರ್.
ತಗೊಂಡ್ರಾ?
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ಸಮಾಚಾರ? ಅಷ್ಟೇನಾ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್? ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಮಾತಾಡೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಇವ್ರಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಯಾರು. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ ದೆನ್, ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಓಕೆ, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಎಂಡ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ ಅದು.
ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್, ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ.
ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಆಬ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ.